Your proposal for the UK to give up its UNSC permanent membership and India to replace it has raised a bit of a storm in diplomatic circles. But what would you say? At least the latter part of it, I'm sure, is being echoed by developing nations and, of course, India. But for our viewers, could you please tell us about the rationale? Why do you say what you've said?
Well, what I'm advocating, the founding fathers of the United Nations, who were brilliant, wise men, mostly from the West, if they were alive today, they would support my recommendation. Because the founding fathers of the UN believe that the only way to ensure that the UN survive for a long time and not die like the League of Nations, as you know, the League of Nations died because the United States refused to join it. But why has the United Nations survived so long? It has survived so long because the founding fathers of the UN said, you must give a special seat for the great powers of the day. And that's why they were given the veto power, the five founding permanent members: United States, United Kingdom, France, Soviet Union, China. Now, the reason why they created the veto is to ensure that the great powers of today were in the UN, not the great powers of yesterday. But 80 years have passed since the UN was created. It's 79 technically, and clearly the great power have shifted, have changed, and now India comprehensively, by the size of its GNP, by the reach of its diplomatic influence, by the scale of its reach, is now a much more significant power than the United Kingdom. And frankly, I'm not anti-British, by the way. I mean, I'm not in any way trying to harm the British.